Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Big ups to that 501 and that 317, man. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We are in the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. And I'm back with another one, man. Yeah, I had to come back with another one, man. We got some pretty big news on the docket today. Deontay Wilder seems to be in amazing physical condition, according to I believe one of his sparring partners, one of his proteges. Also, Stephen Espinoza. If Canelo's a free agent, we will pursue him aggressively. Roy Jones Jr. He says he might have made a mistake taking the Mike Tyson fight. Who knows? And we got the Ring magazine coming out with their pound for pound list. We got to break that down and chop that up and really getting down to the nook and cranny of that shit. Because I don't like they pound for pound list. But y'all know what I do. Y'all know what I'm about. And y'all know how I get down. With that being said, yo, Mike, drop that beat on them. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you got to give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Hear ye, hear ye, hear ye. The goddamn king is in the building. What's going on, people, man? How y'all living out there, man? Hopefully everybody having a good day. Everybody doing something. Maybe it's about almost 5 o'clock on the East Coast, so it's pretty much the end of the work day for most people. But if it ain't, man, let me be your vehicle till you get to the end of that work day, man. Let me know what I'm saying. Be the person that you listen to in your ears to make time go by a little bit faster. Make time go by a little bit faster. But what's going on, man? Y'all know what it is, man. Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I mean, host I go by the name of Mike Gross, man. Yes, sir. Man, I know this is a boxing show, and you guys can check me. I probably will do another show. Probably, I'm saying like around 6:30, maybe 7. I'm gonna do a basketball show about the Clippers. Was it a collapse? Did they choke? Because, I mean, wow. Boys came back from 3-1 twice. 3-1 twice, man. But we'll get to that later on tonight. But boxing, man. Boxing. Deontay Wilder is in the news. You know what I'm saying? One of, I believe it's, I think he said proteges or sparring partners or some shit like that. Says that he is in amazing physical condition. We got some little trinkets, you know what I'm saying? Usyk and Chisora is being rescheduled, says Eddie Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Roy Jones, I made a mistake agreeing to the fight with Mike Tyson. Espinoza says shit. Canelo available. We going with him. But look, man, I'm gonna ask y'all. I'm gonna ask the people. The first person who answered, that's how we starting off. My shit done goddamn me went to motherfucking slow mo or some shit. Uh let's what topic we starting with? You first nigga who answer. First nigga who answer get the goddamn me be the motherfucking vehicle for that. I'm putting the topic list in y'all hands. What should we start with today? First person, first guy who answered. Canelo, Big Super Max. Canelo. He beat you, Undisputed Truth. He almost got there, boy. Picture is going in and out again. Audio is good. How the fuck is the picture going in and out again? Cool Breeze. Let me get in my phone right quick, man. Cool Breeze. What my picture be going in and out, man? Cool Breeze on that bullshit, bro. Cool Breeze, man. I'm fucking with you, though. You know you're my partner. Let me see what Cool Breeze talking about. Fuck, he said picture going in and out. Nah, picture good, big dog. Picture good, big dog. I'm looking at myself right now. You look mighty pretty over there, boy. I'm gonna just put it right there, see what happens. All right, Canelo. All right, let's start with the legend. Let's start with the biggest name in the sport of boxing. Canelo, Stephen Espinoza. If Canelo becomes available, we'll be very aggressive to sign him. Now, look, man, I pretty much, I mean, I don't want to say I told y'all this, but I mean, because it's kind of like a 1+1. We all know 1+1 is 2, you feel me? So, by me saying that, I mean, if 1+1 is 2, if Canelo goddamn is a free agent, everybody gonna be after him. Everybody from Stephen Espinoza. He might even have to motherfucking be in competition with Fox, somebody that they got a good partnership with, you know what I'm saying? In between Al Heyman. You know what I'm saying? Because Fox might try to sign him to a big time deal, you know what I'm saying? Canelo is a business by itself. He only fights twice a year, but when he fights, he generates a lot of money. A lot of money. HBO might just come back in the fold and say, fuck it. We doing Canelo shows only. We're going to show boxing once or twice a motherfucking year. And we might, know what I'm saying, show it, we show it once or twice a year. And all the money going to Canelo. Who knows? ESPN probably has the biggest checkbook. They probably got the, I ain't going to say, because Disney got some big money, but CBS behind Showtime, so it ain't like Showtime out here lacking for bread. It's all about shit. Who gon' goddamn set the bar? You know what I'm saying? But let's go ahead and get to the story right quick. Showtime is keeping a very close eye on the legal battle involving Mexican superstar Saul Canelo Alvarez. Last week, Canelo filed a $280 million lawsuit against Golden Boy Promotions, Golden Boy CEO Oscar De La Hoya, and streaming services DAZN. In the lawsuit, Canelo is claiming breach of contract among other items. At the moment, the lawsuit is stalled due to a technical error by Canelo's legal team. In the legal documents, Canelo made a request for the ability to negotiate the next ring appearance with other networks and promoters. Canelo has been inactive since 2019 when he knocked out Sergey Kovalev to capture the WBO light heavyweight title. The boxer path to pay-per-view attractions began on Showtime. He headlined the biggest pay-per-view event of his career with the network when he lost a 12-round decision to who? Who you ask? Floyd Mayweather Jr. in 2013. Eventually, Canelo was lured away to HBO in 2014. HBO left the boxing business only 4 years later. Showtime Sports president Stephen Espinoza would embrace the possibility of a reunion with Canelo in the future. Of course he would. We love to. We're proud of the time we spent with Canelo, as Espinoza said to Forbes. So big ups to Forbes for this quote. We did some important fights in his career, and we helped launch him as a pay-per-view attraction in the U.S. We love to be in business with him again. We obviously going to respect his existing contracts. We're not going to run afoul on that. If there's a time when he's available, we'll be very aggressive. We have a lot to offer, but the time to pursue that is only after it's clear he's contractually able to do so. There haven't been any discussions, any conversations. As soon as there is some clarity, we'll love to have those discussions. So, Steven, that's no. I mean, look, bro, he pretty much let y'all know, like, if dude will become available, bro, we going after him. We doing our thing, and we going to scoop him up. We gotta scoop him up. We can't just leave him out here. You know what I'm saying? Tell them to win. And Canelo, I mean, part of the lawsuit, he kind of goddamn, he said, look, if y'all ain't gonna approve my fight, let me negotiate with another network that will approve my fight. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, look, I was kind of thrown off, you know what I'm saying, by the technical era of Canelo's team because right now the lawsuit is stalled. Haven't seen any articles that came out to say that the lawsuit has you know what I'm saying, been put back in motion. Uh, it's really a sad situation. You know what I'm saying? Nobody could have seen the circumstances coming up. Nobody seen the corona pandemic coming up. But one thing that I do want to note that maybe the zone and Golden Boy have to take into consideration. The NFL is letting guys back in the motherfucker, letting fans back into arenas. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how that's going to play out in the long run, especially when it's start getting cold and it's got to be flu season around this bitch. So you might be coughing all around this motherfucker. So we don't know. But if the ideal of having fans can work, I mean, maybe the zone will go back on their money a little bit. Maybe offer them a little bit more than the 30 or the 17 or $20 million package that they were offering. Espinoza, I mean, he's doing what a good president of a boxing business does. You know what I'm saying? He's looking at the market. He's noticing the commotion over there with Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya, Canelo in the zone, and he's just saying like, look, bro, if he become a free agent and he trying to get away from them, we started this shit, man. We put him on with Floyd Mayweather, his biggest goddamn motherfucking fight pay per view to date, the biggest one to date. We had him on Floyd undercards on Showtime. It wasn't goddamn me Oscar De La Hoya and fucking Golden Boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, honestly, what has I mean, we know Al had a lot to do with the Floyd fight, but like, what's the big fight? I mean, what's the big fight for Canelo for Oscar? Like, Triple G? Is that the big fight? I mean, it did a million buys. Chavez Jr. suckered a lot of motherfuckers. It did a million buys, but Canelo and Mayweather did some big numbers. They ain't do no ones. You know, they ain't do no ones. You feel me? But I think so too. Sarcasm. I think Canelo would practically resurrect Showtime. I said resurrect. What the fuck, boy? Nigga out here making up words, y'all know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, man, I'm not mad. Steve Espinoza just doing what a good businessman does, man. If you see him out there and he's able to get scooped up, I mean, it's not irrelevant. Good goddamn correction on me. Canelo wasn't on Floyd's undercard on Showtime. I think because I was thinking that was back when Floyd was on HBO. I ain't want to say it, you know what I'm saying, and be wrong. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying. Um, it's just like I mean, honestly, if I'm giving my honest opinion, I love Showtime. I love what they do. I mean, it's a premium channel. You know what I'm saying? It's great. It's great. I would rather see Canelo on Fox. I would rather see Canelo become an American household name. And what better way to become a household name than fighting on Fox? Fighting on Fox, baby. And you could goddamn me, man, you can manipulate it so good. You could manipulate it so fucking good, man. Um, so at the end of the day, it's just like this, man. Like, in my personal preference, I would love to see Canelo on goddamn me Fox rather than Showtime. Showtime is just, to me, Showtime is, I don't want to call them a waste of time. I don't want to call them a a blockade in boxing. But man, if you told me that Al Heyman was just gonna deal with Fox now, I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at all. But Showtime has given me some good fights over the years, so I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? The Badu Jack and the James the Gale fight always sticks out in my head for some reason. You know what I'm saying? The Erickson Lubin, Jamal Charlo fight always sticks out in my head for some reason. He caught Lubin early. Uh, Wilder Ortiz won always sticks out in my head. You know what I'm saying? See, man, Big Super Max, I've been saying that, my brother. I thought Jamal was the main event, you know what I'm saying? But everybody was like, no, it's Jamel. You're wrong, Mike. And so I went back and did my little research, and yeah, they was right. Like, Jamel's the main event because they feel like it's a bigger fight because they got more belts on the line. But shit, you telling me who the biggest star out of the Charlos? I would say Jamal. Then if you ask me who the biggest star out of Derenchenko and Rosario, I would say Derenchenko. He fought Gennady Golovkin and Daniel Jacobs, two well known fighters. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how many people really check that Julian Williams and Rosario fight. I know it did like over 1 million views because it was on Fox, but I'm not sure that it really caught the public. You know what I'm saying? It was an uproar after Derenchenko got that fishy ass decision against Triple G. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it wasn't really an uproar. I mean, it was an upset. It was there, but niggas weren't really talking about that like that. Like Rosario beat Julian Williams. Oh man, Julian Williams ain't got no chin. That's what everybody was start saying and shit. I gotta get on bread, man. Try to get on bread, man, one day, man. Talk to bread, man. See what he got going. Cause I heard Julian Williams actually left bread, man. But we'll see how true that is. All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and get to the next topic on the docket, man. I know what y'all want to get to, man. I know what y'all want to talk about. And I mean, we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Yes, sir. We ain't gonna run from it. But real quick, why I have you guys here. Let me go ahead and let's let's go out to one of the videos of the day right quick. Now this kid is 6 years old. All right. This is a 6-year-old kid. 6 years old. SIX. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that he's 6. Like he's like Happy Meal kind of, but he might need about 5 or 6 Happy Meals.
Go up! Come on!
Little buddy 6 years old, nigga, and he the biggest motherfucker on the field. That nigga bigger than some of the parents out there. God damn, he's a big boy. All right, man. Get on to the next topic of the day. Let's see what we got. We got Deontay Wilder is in tremendous, amazing physical shape for the Fury trilogy. All right, now, former WBC heavyweight champion Deontay Wilder is already in amazing physical shape, according to once beaten boxer's protege, Rafael Apakjori. Apakjori, an unbeaten heavyweight puncher from Nigeria, has been receiving guidance from Wilder. Wilder has apparently intensified his training in Miami, going through conditioning sessions with the same coach who works with Apakjori. Very little has been heard from Wilder in the last 8 months. He suffers his first career defeat back in February when Tyson Fury stopped him in the seventh round of the rematch to capture the WBC title. Wilder will exercise the immediate rematch clause to force the trilogy encounter. Third fight is scheduled to take place on the 10th of December 19th. In the aftermath of the February bout, Wilder underwent surgery for a bicep injury. Unbeaten contender Junior Fowler, who has helped prepare Wilder for the rematch, recently revealed that the bicep injury was suffered at the tail end of the training camp. Pajori expects a different Wilder in the third fight. Based on what I know, the only person that can beat Deontay right now is Deontay. Pajori told Sky Sports. He will beat Fury if he sticks to the game plan from his coaching staff. And I know that he has all the physical tools. Right now, he is in amazing physical shape. That I can tell you for sure. You can see a completely different Deontay Wilder mentally, physically in the ring. When that bell rings again for the third fight, that I can tell you. So look, man, you got people on the inside. People on the inside that's there. People on the inside that's there. That he. I mean, look, I know maybe we looking at Wilder like, man, he ain't never out of shape. He ain't never out of shape. But nigga, being like having condition and being and having a nice appeasing body for you to look at is different than actually being a conditioned athlete. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe Wilder wasn't in the proper condition in the first fight, and he just taking that up a notch. And I like that, man. I like the fact that he's not out here boasting and talking and doing all these interviews and really, you know what I'm saying, like keeping his goddamn, as y'all say in the UK, keeping his nut down. But we say in America, you know what I'm saying, keeping your motherfucking business to yourself and keeping it moving. You feel me? So I'm glad that he's keeping it moving. I'm glad that from the outside looking in, from what I can hear, or what has been reported, he's taking this rematch very, very seriously. And his condition, if he can improve on his condition, then maybe that lends to more right hands being thrown. Maybe that lends to more movement in the ring. Maybe that lends to who knows? Who knows what better condition can do for Wilder? And man, I know y'all think it's a foregone conclusion. We got C. Jabarillo calling them bum squad. We got Undisputed Truth saying that he's hiding. You got all these guys out there in the chat, man, and yeah, man, it's cool. It's cool, man. Y'all can have your opinion. I'm sure y'all believe that Fury is gonna get it done again. Fury's gonna bring that belt back to the UK. You and Josh are gonna get it on in 2021 for undisputed heavyweight title, but I don't think that's gonna be the case. I really think that Deontay Wilder has a tremendous opportunity in front of him. If he's able to go out there and beat Fury and knock him out, all the naysayers, all the doubters are going to zip their fucking mouths. They ain't going to be able to say nothing. They ain't going to be able to say nothing. He be one of the best boxers in the heavyweight division, maybe in all divisions. You know what I'm saying? The argument can be made that Fury's a very gifted boxer, and his style, if he's still like has those measurements, you know what I'm saying, has that advantage in every division, that he can be classified as a very, very nice boxer. If Wilder's able to go out there and actually defeat Fury, nobody's gonna be able to say nothing. No, nobody's gonna be able to say a damn thing. Y'all gonna be like, oh, okay. Y'all gonna call in and like, yeah, I always knew Wilder could do it. I always knew he could do it. I know y'all. Y'all flip floppy. Y'all flip floppy. You can say he don't possess the technical ability, but he was in the Olympics. He got to have some kind of ability. He got to have some kind of ability to get a bronze medal. They ain't just giving them hoes out. Off a year. He got a bronze medal off a year. 12 months, 13 months. All I'm saying is this, man. What up, Smart Money, my guy? All I'm saying is this, man. Tyson Fury is not going to be in for a cakewalk. I seen him in Sugar Hill making little jokes with their little mural of Wilder getting hidden and all that shit. I see that. I see y'all. I see y'all having a little fun and shit. Niggas gonna have to eat their motherfucking words. That's one thing about videos and words and goddamn me karma. All that shit come back around. So you can do all the he-heing and hi-hiing and pointing the finger and do all that shit. And do all that shit. But somebody gonna have to pay the piper. Somebody gonna have to pay the piper, man. Y'all think y'all gonna come out with these videos, nigga? He got motherfucking Big Dawson mask and shit. Like, y'all think that shit just gonna slide? Y'all think that shit just gonna slide, bro? Come on, man. Then the flimsy looking ass gloves and shit. Come on, bro. You want, man? Honestly, I think the loss for Wilder may have been the worst thing for the heavyweight division. That loss for Wilder may turn out to be the worst thing for the heavyweight division, because it might awaken a fucking monster. It might have awakened a fucking monster. Oh, okay. Maybe I do got to put a little bit more work in. Maybe I do gotta get a little sharper technically. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I do gotta throw a little bit more hooks and goddamn me jabs and goddamn me uppercuts. Maybe I just can't just depend on throwing that big old right hand. But I know it's there though. I know I still got it. Maybe I do gotta evolve my game a little bit. That's what happens, bro. When you get humbled, when you lose the way Wilder lost, when everybody out here making memes of you, when everybody out here making you the butt of every fucking joke, y'all want to make little cartoons and shit. Yeah, that's why I ain't said nothing. I want to show you motherfuckers when I come back, it's gonna be hell to pay. It's gonna be hell to motherfucking pay. You can say he done, Rabisky. You can say he done. You can say he done. They said Carmelo was done. They said Melo was done. He came back. They said Pacquiao was done. He's still fighting to this day. Nigga said AJ was done when Ruiz knocked him out. He ain't gonna never be the same. He ain't gonna be Ruiz. He's finished. No, man. You can't say people done off one loss. That's the problem with boxing, baby. That's the age-old problem with boxing. Y'all all want to say a motherfucker done. Y'all all want to say somebody finished because they take one little blimp. One little blimp. Nigga, Mike Tyson went undefeated. Last time I checked, goddamn me, Muhammad Ali went undefeated. Last time I checked, the best boxer in my opinion ever. The best boxer in my opinion ever who I ain't never seen fight. Sugar Ray Robinson went undefeated. Was Sugar Ray Robinson undefeated? Was Leonard undefeated? Was Hagler undefeated? Was Tommy Hearns undefeated? These are all legends I'm talking about. Roberto Duran, was he undefeated? Tarver, was he undefeated? Roy Jones Jr., was he undefeated? Oscar De La Hoya, Manny Pacquiao, ain't none of them niggas undefeated. None of them. Everybody can't be Floyd Mayweather. Everybody can't be Floyd Mayweather. Floyd done fucked a lot of y'all heads up inside, man. Y'all got a misconception of what fighting is. Y'all got a misconception of what fighting is. That's why I fuck with the UFC and catch me this Saturday night. Live. Kobe Covington. Tyron Woodley. Tyron, you can't lose to this Trump supporting motherfucker. Tyron, you can't lose to this Trump supporting motherfucker. But anyway, I dive back to boxing. You gotta respect the UFC because they put their guys back in there tough. And everybody got awesome, but fans still come out and support it. Because some people just like to see fights. Some people like to see fights. And I'm one of those guys. I'm one of those guys that shit. Man, if you can fight, man. Oh, man. I seen Joe Smith lose to fucking Barrera and Bivol. I still like Joe Smith Jr. I told y'all Joe Smith was going to beat an old boy from Philly. I told y'all that on the Boxing Voice. What's the dude's name from Philly? Nigga with the waves and shit, man. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He moved up to 175. Beat that boy ass. I like niggas who can fight, man. It don't matter how many losses you got. Chris Eubank Jr., he done lost, but he can fight. Sometimes it's just about fighting, man. It ain't about the record, man. And we all know one thing for sure, three things for certain. Styles make fights, man, boxing. Styles make fights in boxing. All right, let's get back to the quote. You're going to have to wait for Deontay to break it down and address those rumors regarding his injury and fitness. Listen, I can tell you from my conversation with Deontay that he was ready to fight Tyson Fury in July. The only reason why he didn't fight Tyson Fury in July was because the fight was moved due to the coronavirus pandemic and the lockdown that came after that. He does the same workouts that we've been doing. I don't know how somebody can be injured and do all that. It's really hard stuff. I can tell you that for sure. But concerning fighting Tyson Fury, he's extremely confident. He's very excited about that third fight. I can tell you for sure that he's very hungry. And he's trying to get back in the ring as soon as possible. He's in great spirits. Excited to get back to fight Tyson Fury. So all you motherfuckers, Dr. Lance out there, all you motherfucking depression experts, all you mental health experts out there, the man just said the brother is in great spirits. He's in tremendous spirits. So ain't no reason for people to be out here writing, oh, Wilder's quiet, he must be depressed. No, nip that shit in the motherfucking bud. Nip that shit in the bud. Can't stand when motherfuckers give out here and they want to give diagnoses and shit, and these motherfuckers ain't never goddamn me went to motherfucking medical school. Niggas ain't never went to motherfucking medical school, man. Never. So look, what I'm saying is this. See, look at Coyote. Why is everybody else speaking about why? Nigga, they did an interview with him. They called that man for an interview. Ask Sky Sports why the fuck they interviewing a nigga named Rick Porter. What the fuck his name is? Rajori or whatever. Ask Sky Sports that shit. Don't ask me why these niggas speaking for Wilder. Ask Sky Sports why they want to interview everybody else besides Wilder. Shit. And why he speaking from Wilder? Why he speaking from Wilder? Why they put a microphone in that nigga? I ain't never seen him fight a day in my life. If you told me he was a heavyweight boxer today, I wouldn't believe him all. I'm telling you right now. I wouldn't believe them all. I'm just being real with you, man. I'm just being real with you, man. Nah, that ain't Dylan White cruiserweight, man. And I gotta get dude name again, bro. Hold on, man. Damn, man. His name is Raphael Akpajori. Raphael Akpajori. That's his name, all right? I don't know shit about that, man. Mike, put the stream on. Let's talk thrash about Wilder and his autopsy pattern. What? Man, KO ain't nobody scared of you, man. Just make sure your fucking microphone works, man. And make sure the Queen's internet is good over there, man. All right? Don't be coming on all choppy and shit because the Queen don't want you on, all right? All right, man? Damn, gentlemen, gang. He a Nigerian basketball player? What's him and Wilder got some shit in common. You know what I'm saying? Coyote don't want no smoke, man. Let me phrase the question. Why is Wilder not speaking for it? Why Wilder not speaking for himself, Michael? And bring your ass on, Coyote, man. I'm gonna sit back, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you have the flow. I'm gonna let you have the first 5 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Say whatever you want to say. Get off your chest first, guys. I'm not gonna interrupt you. I'm not gonna goddamn me cut you off. But when you're finished and I start speaking, do not cut me off. Do not interrupt me. Show me the same respect that I will show you. All right? That's all I ask. Show me the same courtesy. The same courtesy that I show you. That's all I ask, man. Coyote, what's going on, my brother?
Oh, can you hear me?
Can you hear me? I hear you loud and clear, man. What's going on? Talk to your boy.
Yeah, I'm good, man.
The floor is yours.
Listen, Mike. Go on. What was you gonna say?
The floor is yours.
Oh, right. Yeah, so listen, Mike, I'm just gonna call you out on something you've been saying for a long year. So you've been saying for the last few months that Wilder himself hasn't come out. And until Wilder comes out, you're not going to trust what everyone else says. So why is it that when it's negative, you're happy to say that, but when someone else says something positive about, let me finish.
You're right. I apologize.
Let me finish, so and then you can respond. Yeah. So when it's something negative about Wilder, you're saying, "Oh, we have to hear it from Wilder's mouth." But when it's something positive that someone else is saying, you're saying, "Oh yeah, it's fine. Wilder doesn't have to say anything." That's double standard, mate, and I have to call you on it. It's double standard. That's double standards, my bro. Let Wilder speak for himself. That's what you've been saying, right? So let Wilder come out and say he's in the best shape of his life. Let him come out. Why are we going to take someone else's words for it? Let him come out and speak for himself, right? Go on. What do you have to say?
All right, Coyote, try to pay me in a box, but it's really simple, man. When it comes to the glove gay and the heavy uniform and the motherfucking, what else was it? The autopsy, all that is propaganda. All that is to me is bullshit. It's excuses, you know what I'm saying? And me, I'm a man who don't live by that shit, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't coming from the horse's mouth about excuses on why the fight was lost because of a dent or a blunt object or a costume or a funny glove, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really necessarily on that. But when it comes to a guy who is training with Wilder and Junior Fowler who is sparring with Wilder and what's his name again? Raphael Akpajori, who is out there in Miami daily with Wilder doing conditioning drills, who is seeing this man do the same thing he's doing. And if he feels like he's in tremendous shape, then he has to feel like Wilder is too. That's the only reason why I'm giving this credence. It's not to play negative or positive when it comes to Wilder. It's surely purely propaganda. I'm not with the propaganda that happened at first. That's my main concept.
All right, I'm going to rebut to what you just said. So now, Wilder's brother came out and said Wilder had the dents. But according to you, Wilder's brother said it, so it's propaganda. Now,
well, real quick. What word did he use?
He said his brother had the dents. That Fury's
via what?
What, via Fury's gloves, right?
No. According to what health document did Wilder have a dent?
The doctor's report, the autopsy report.
No. What is it called?
Autopsy.
Again. So when a motherfucker say autopsy, I'm pumped, nigga. I'm not. I know what an autopsy is. All right, Coyote. I know what a dead body is. All right, and he not dead. So I'm immediately so that triggers something in my brain that says, Mike, it ain't even worth your time. But go ahead.
So listen. So because he uses one word, autopsy, you're gonna disregard Wilder's brother.
You even say it with a straight face. You start laughing.
That shit. Because it's still funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like, no, we ain't doing it over here. We ain't playing them games, brother.
Okay, so according to you, everything else is propaganda, but his sparring partners coming out and saying stuff that in no way possible could be propaganda, right? According to you, yeah.
No, I don't believe so. I believe that, like you said, they down there training in Miami every day. They doing things, and he's seeing.
So
go ahead.
So you're telling me that these guys coming out and saying what they're saying, there's no way that can be propaganda. Is that what you're telling me?
I don't believe that it's propaganda at all. Like what benefit is it doing?
What do you mean? That's the point of the propaganda. It's about spreading the narrative.
I mean, what benefit it is doing for Wilder? Like when I say propaganda means like is taking credit or making the loss less of a loss when they bring up all those excuses by saying Wilder. Hold on, real quick. By saying Wilder is in amazing physical shape, that ain't doing nothing for fucking Wilder in the rematch.
Yeah, it's making people like you believe, oh yeah, Wilder's gonna do something, right? It's propaganda.
He's gonna do something. I believe that, but when I was on the fucking show, nigga, that night, said shit, nigga, 2 times. What you talking about?
Yeah, listen, I'm just calling you on your stuff. Yeah, if we're gonna listen to Wilder for everything else, then yeah, let's not start listening to other people when they're saying, "Oh, Wilder is in best shape." Bro, you have to be consistent. If we're gonna listen to Wilder for one thing, let's listen to him for the other. See, let him come out and speak on.
I got you though. You running with the autopsy. You running with the costume. You running with the glove shit. But when it comes to motherfucker saying something positive, you acting like a motherfucking a fake news guy.
No, listen. All I'm saying to you is, if we're gonna take what all these guys are saying, then let's take what all the others are saying. You have to take both. You can't pick and choose. That's what I'm telling you, Mike. You can't pick and choose.
Person to decide themselves. As for each person deciding, you decide what information you want to take in and what information that you want to leave out.
Listen, Mike. I'm happy to know if Wilder's in great shape. That's great. All I'm saying is that let's not say, oh, when you're saying stuff negative about Wilder, oh, until we hear from Wilder, we won't believe it. And then when someone else is saying something else, that's double standard, bro. That's double standard.
Standard. By saying all those things, like I just explained to you, They're taking credit away from the Fury win. That was why I call it propaganda. They're trying to make it not seem as a big loss. I'm not in all that. If it ain't coming from Wilder, like if that kind of information ain't coming from Wilder, then that's the main thing. But saying a
Okay,
dude
and
is in good shape, saying a guy is
all
in
right.
good shape. Come on, man, you're reaching.
All right, but listen, what I'm okay. So based on what you're saying, what I'm saying now is, if it's not Wilder coming out saying that he's in the best shape of his life, I'm not interested. I don't believe it.
What up, J Mac? Man, look, man. Anything you want to say, man? I got my guy Gentleman Game on. He wanna speak right quick, man. Gentleman Game.
Yeah.
It's on you, big dog. Talk to me.
Thank you. What up, everybody? Hey, listen, Mike. The thing I had about this whole situation with Wilder is, he should have nipped everything in the butt, from his team to Tay Jones to those YouTube people that claim they know him. Because I've stumbled upon their channels and they said it themselves. Oh, I spoke to Wilder. He said, something was wrong, with the gloves and yada yada yada. Yo, it just seems like Wilder don't got control of his team. He can't be allowing his team to go ahead and say all this shit, because it makes him look weak. And then his brother said the autopsy thing. It makes him even more. It makes him look stupid, you know. And then Tay Jones comes out and says it. Oh, this and that yada yada yada. Wilder should be nipping this in the butt, and he's not saying anything. So it tells me it's either Wilder's allowing him to say it, or he's not in control of his team, which he should be, because he's the heavy. He was the heavyweight championship of the world. But now his team is running around saying crazy shit that's making Wilder look weak and getting picked apart by Fury fans and everybody that hates Wilder. So that's my whole problem with that. And now and now everybody's coming out. Oh, he's in the best shape of his life. What people the problem that people have with this, right, is because Wilder comes in hurt and he loses, and then he makes up excuses, or he looks like shit and then makes up excuses. Oh, I was hurt. But prior to the fight, you know, we hear, oh, Wilder's in the best shape of his life, or like this and that. Like, they can't do that. You got to keep your mouth shut and let the man work. All of a sudden, Raphael is coming out saying he's in the best shape of his life. We heard what happened to he was hurt. What happened to he's recovering. And to my knowledge, tearing a muscle off the bone, that's gonna take time to heal. That's gonna take a lot of things, man. So to me, it seems like whatever the team is saying, Wilder's not nipping it in the butt. He's got to tell him, like, yo, shut the fuck up. Don't be saying shit that's going on with me. Keep it on the low, man. Like, there is no NDA in place when it comes to Wilder's team. That's my problem I have with all this, with this whole situation, man. That's it.
All right, let me go ahead and address your things right quick. First of all, man, you can't really tell grown ass men to be quiet when they want to speak about something. If they feel something on their heart, then they're gonna speak about it. And Wilder, from when I've been around him, from when the time that I've spent with him, he ain't dealing with no yes man. So everybody around him move as if they don't they're their own boss or whatever. So at the end of the day, man, like, I understand what you're saying. Sometimes people in the team should be quiet or shouldn't say certain things, but at the end of the day, bro, those people are grown ass men. Can't tell a grown ass man to be quiet when he got something on his heart that he want to get off. You know what I'm saying? Some of them probably should, like, fuck it, bro. Like, if I say this and you don't want to fuck with me afterwards, then nigga, so big. But I got something on my heart, on my mental, that I want to get off. And at the end of the day, it's tough. It's tough to tell another grown man what to do and how to do it. I don't give a fuck what you paying at. I know a lot of y'all right now. A lot of y'all right now probably got a boss at work that can't tell y'all shit. They can't tell y'all nothing. But he y'all boss though, you feel me? Y'all ain't gonna goddamn me do what he say just because he said do it. Nah, bro. Nigga, this is what I want to do. And this is the way I want to do it. I've been doing it like this forever. But before you even got here, at the end of the day, if you ain't fucking with this, then maybe you got to replace me. Maybe you got to replace me. But this is on my mental, this is on my heart, and this is what I want to get off. Smart money, man. What's going on, brother? All right, guess smart money is on the
What
third.
up, what up, what up, what up?
What's going on, man?
What's going on, man? So your boy Deontay Wilder's in shape, hey Mike?
That what they saying. That what the word is, man. He's in amazing shape.
So hopefully he gets in there and gets the win for you, Mike.
Hey man, you don't need hope when you got motherfucking when you got Wilder, man. It's all gonna play out how it play out, man. How it's supposed to play out. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's what I want to play out.
When you going down in history, man, the story gotta be good. You feel me?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to play out so my boy AJ can whoop his ass in Wembley.
There you go.
You know my boy AJ gonna whoop his ass.
That's why you on Wilder. Come on, man. You know AJ can't stand up to a Wilder punch, bro. Come on, man.
He can't hit AJ, man.
He can't hit AJ?
Nah, man, he can't hit AJ.
Bro, AJ ass so fucking stiff.
AJ the new Muhammad Ali, bro.
See, smart money, man. You come with that goddamn 1999 AOL dial-up internet, brother. That shit go out and in like a motherfucker. See, again, Brandon Maurice. Again, I be hating at because y'all should understand this. Y'all seen niggas out there who got the muscles, who six pack, who shredded, but these niggas can't run a lap. They can't run a fucking lap. Being in good shape and being in good condition, in great condition, is two different things. And that's what dude said in the article that Wilder's condition, that the conditioning drill that they've been doing. He been doing the same thing that I've been doing. If I knew I'm in great condition, then he got to be too. Being in good condition is different than being in good shape. How many times we see these bitches got these nice fat tummies, fat asses, you know what I'm saying, little nice legs and shit. They can't jog a block. Can't jog a block without huffing and puffing. Being in good condition and being in good shape is two different things, Brother Maurice, but I figure I'll cover it one more time.
So what, Mike? We gonna bet on it?
AJ and Wilder, if it happens, nigga, hell yeah,
we gonna bet.
But we definitely bet on that nigga. AJ going to sleep.
Okay, I'll be waiting.
AJ going to sleep. All right, smart money. Anything you want to say, man? We get my guy Big Mac can come on. He want to talk about everything that's been going on with Wilder. And all you naysayers, man, I just can't believe you guys, man. You guys are like incredible.
Before I leave, Mike, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not a naysayer. I believe in Wilder. I'm a supporter of his.
Great.
So, yeah.
I think did y'all go to like his restaurant or something?
I didn't go to his restaurant now, but
okay.
But yeah.
All right, smart money. Big Super Mix, man. What's going on, big dog? Talk to your boy.
Yo, can you hear me, Mike? I'm on the road, so I don't want to have bad background for you.
Oh man, you good, man. We ain't made it to that level yet where motherfucking audio, as long as it ain't static, you know what I'm saying? We good.
Gotcha. First off, shout out to Javi and the Clippers, man. Congrats. Congrats. So now listen, man. First of all, Coyote, I think you're comparing apples to oranges, dog. Look here. Ain't nobody saying nothing crazy. Ain't nobody saying, oh, he's in super shape. All they're saying is he's in good shape, man. That's not the same as all this nonsense that, the bodysuit, the leg, Wilder was shot 4 times before he got in the ring. None of that stuff. You know what I mean? Whether you believe it or not, I believe is irrelevant at this point because if the fight goes off in December, like they say, somebody's going to be vindicated. You know what I mean? Either Fury's side or Wilder's side. So that's the beauty of this. But Mike, even since back when you were still on the Boxing Voice, and I would tell you, man, it's like I always kind of thought the fight was 50-50, and traditionally the boxer wins the rematch, which is still true. But Wilder's got this non-traditional power, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It's just to where even though in a normal situation, I believe Fury's a heavy favorite, you just don't know with that power. And and everybody says there's always someone that got your number. Mike, how long did you play basketball, bro? I think you played college level, right? You.
My bad. Shit, from
Oh,
from the time from the time I started to the time I got done, about 13, 14 years, like from like a kid stage till I was in college, about 13, 14 years straight.
so coming up, I'm sure there was always one guy that you played several times that kind of just could lock you down, or you couldn't get, you couldn't get him right. I mean,
Man, it was
but
this white dude that played at Catholic, man. Catholic was an all boys school. He was like, we in ninth grade, he like 6'4" ish, 6'5". He was, man, he used to motherfucker give me fits. I probably averaged like 20, but like against him I would average like 12 or like 13 and shit. Like he used to give me all kind of fits. Man,
and it's like,
I finally caught his ass my 12th grade year, high school, gave his ass the work, you know what I'm saying? But it
yeah,
was,
and
it was but he was always in the back of my mind every time I seen that name on our schedule from ninth grade to like 12th grade.
yeah, no, exactly. So in that situation, that's what Fury has become for Wilder. I think, man, it's like it's that guy that he's getting you, man, and now it's like, all right, maybe I gotta catch him slipping one day. I don't know, but no matter what happens from here, I gotta prove better than this guy. I had the same thing in baseball, man. There was a pitcher from Hereford, Texas, man, named Armando Sanchez that would just eat me up, dog. And I couldn't. My batting average was horrible against him. And I wasn't a home run hitter. I was an on base hitter, but that dude just hit me off the bases.
Man,
Uh, and finally, finally, playoff time came, and I got his ass. You know what I mean? I finally got his time. But so that's what I think Wilder's at now. It's like, okay, he got you the first time, and something was opinion, but it was close. Then he got you the second time. So now it's like, okay, this is it. Like, that's why Wilder's been quiet, man. I think he's like, you get an obsession. I'm sure, like you said, every time that name came up on your schedule, that was always in the back of your mind. So
absolutely.
I think since February, no matter what, that's always been in Wilder's head is we got one more shot at this for sure. We're gonna run this one more time, and he's gonna get him, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, there might always be somebody that always has the number, but from my experience, you always gonna get that guy back at least once or twice, and that's gonna be the most satisfying time. So that's what makes this fight interesting, man. Is can Wilder put together that one shot in you? In a lot of, in my opinion, I'm sure it said as long as we get Fury once, it's gonna be all right by me.
Now let me ask you this since I got you here.
What's up,
How
bro?
would you feel if Canelo reunited with Steven Espinoza at Showtime if he becomes a free agent or if they allow him to like he proposed in the lawsuit to pursue other networks for a fight this year since they don't want to improve it?
I think it makes the most sense to me. I get what you come from. You'd like to see my box make him that's a big platform, But with Showtime, it's just something about the. It's like I've said since the zone, man. His fights just hadn't felt big. I know you guys were out there at Fight Week and said it didn't feel that way, but to me, it never just felt the same. With Showtime, it feels like you said, it resurrects Showtime. It makes the most sense. Paulie's gone, so you don't have a big Canelo hater there, and you got Jamal Charlo, um, who's I mean, God, I don't see how the unification is a bigger fight. Now, a lot of people don't know Rosario, but you got Jamal there, and they've got all access. They've got these things that you're trying to generate money, man. And I think you generate more money at Showtime. It just got that big fight feel. You got the history there. You have the history with Floyd there. They know what they're doing. Fox has done a good job, but they're just not to me. They haven't quite got there. They're still kind of getting their footing as far as pay per view is concerned, as far as commentary. I'd like to see Fox add Roy Jones when his contract is up at the end of the year.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Like Fox commentary is like not
It just
not the best. Like
it doesn't do it for
Goose,
me, man. Uh,
Goose and my guy, I like him. I met him in Vegas, but Leonard Lewis and Goose and they ain't. I mean, they
it
ain't.
just no seems to be no excitement. Goose
Yeah,
Thompson is he's so like could care less whether it's an
I
exciting
rather
moment
listen
or
to the
not.
motherfucking other zone commentator. What's the dude's name? Sergio Mora and the dude
Yeah,
that he always got beef with.
yeah,
that
Mannix. Yeah,
yeah, no. It's not Manic. It's the other guy he like, man, you ain't never boxed. You don't know how that feel.
oh, yeah, one of them. Yeah, I know you're talking about. Oh, and then Lampley too. I think both Lampley and Roy Jones' contracts comes up. So if you're Fox, that's something you look
Yeah,
into. It's all about what feels big. You know, if we tell you it's a big deal and you got those names, then it's a big deal.
and that
You know what I'm
and
saying?
it's not only that. It's like nostalgia. Like shit. If you hear
Yeah.
Jim Big voice, if you hear Roy Jones voice, you're gonna think, oh shit, boxing
If
is
you're a
back.
casual fan and you hear Jim Lampley call a fight, that tells you it must be big.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's
You
why
know?
the zone went up there and snatched up Bruce Buffer. You know what I'm saying? When he was
Yeah.
a free agent,
Yeah, you hear him, let's get ready to rumble. That okay, we doing something. You know what I mean?
doing something big. Yes, sir.
So yeah, I think Canelo to Showtime makes the most sense. There's a previous history there, and you know what? I wouldn't. A lot of people think if Canelo gets free of Golden Boy, he's gonna do his own thing. Maybe, but I think you're gonna see Richard Schaefer coming back in the picture if he becomes free of Golden Boy.
Oh
That
yeah,
that's
yeah,
who built Canelo.
yeah.
You get Oscar gets the credit, but Richard Schaefer built Canelo to what he is today. He's the one that got him to that point, and I think there's still a good relationship there. So don't be surprised if this contract thing works out. Because I do want Canelo free of Golden Boy at this point. Oscar's just not doing anything for him. Oscar was my hero growing up, man, but he just failed as a promoter. So yeah, Richard Schaefer should be in the shadows, lurking somewhere. He's rubbing his hands, and he knows. I think he's got the best shot to bring Canelo back, and they could do something big over at Showtime.
Yeah, man, you gotta see how that plays out, man. Gotta see if that lawsuit gonna get pushed through or not. Too, you know what I'm saying? It could get. I hope it don't get dismissed because that means we ain't gonna see Canelo this year. But
Yeah,
yeah, man.
so it's gonna be tough, bro. Yeah, man. But yeah, and then with Wilder, man, I just as long as the fight goes off this year, man, I'm ready to see it. Who knows what's gonna happen, but that punch, something about that power, Mike, I just can't get past it. Normally
Yeah,
I'm a
man. It's always a
traditionalist,
chance. There's always a chance.
and I'm a traditionalist, man. So I always believe the boxer always will come back better in the rematch. But just Wilder, is just something we've never seen before. He defies all that tradition. So,
I agree.
but that's it for me, Mike. Appreciate it, champ.
All right, Big Super Max, man. Take it easy, man. Drive home safety, brother. My guy, Big Super Max, you know what I'm saying? Big ups to him. Real quick news, real quick news. The Zone reportedly prefers for Daniel Jacobs to face John Ryder over Gabriel Rosado on November 27, 28, because they are still planning to launch in the UK later this year. So that's good news for the UK guys. The Zone is coming over there. I think like at $5.99 or like $6.99 price point. Some £6, something like that, some shit. Also, it's claimed that Marajan Akamadilov versus Razuki Iswasa is also possible for this show. So Jacobs, they want Jacobs to fight John Ryder. I mean, based on what we've seen John Ryder do to Callum Smith, a taller guy, you know what I'm saying, bigger guy. I mean, you probably got to give John Ryder a fighting chance. Haven't really seen Daniel Jacobs out in the media lately. Haven't really seen Daniel Jacobs um, say anything really. I mean, it's rumored that he's with Angela Simmons or some shit like that. So maybe he's out there living his best life. But I ain't really heard much from old Daniel Jacobs. You know what I'm saying, as of late. But what I can say, I like the John Ryder concept. I do believe that the John Ryder fight will be a interesting fight. I think both guys could go out there and put on a very, very, very good performance. You know what I'm saying? I think Daniel Jacobs is a very solid fighter. I think Ryder, you know what I'm saying, is underrated. He's tough, he's gritty, and he's gonna come to win. So I like it. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let me see what we got up there. All right, y'all. All right, y'all. Now I'm gonna say that for last. I'm gonna say that for last. So we're gonna get to this Roy Jones topic, and then we go in after the topic. Roy Jones Jr. claims he made a mistake agreeing to fight Mike Tyson. Y'all see the headline? Y'all see the print? Y'all see the print? He made a mistake. Agreeing to fight Mike Tyson. And real quick, but before we get to that, let's get some footage of Roy Jones Jr. doing this motherfucking thing. Man, Roy Jones still fast as a motherfucker. God damn, boy. His chin in the air, but that nigga fat to be 50? Y'all see them reflexes, nigga, for 50? Nigga, that motherfucker, bop, 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 bam. Bop, 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 bam. Man, that nigga's speedy. It's ridiculous. And at this age, nigga, let's be real. The quicker man probably gonna do the better, the best. You know what I'm saying? And the man who got the most stamina, I don't like seeing Roy so fucking big. I wish nigga Roy would like lose a little bit of weight. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga look like he a straight up motherfucking heavyweight. Like he about 220 right now. You know, I don't like that right there. I think he's a little bit too big. I think he should be like around 190, 195. You know what I'm saying? If 200, you know what I'm saying? I want to see him in some good shape, bro. I don't know how big Mike gonna come in, but Mike a little nigga though, man. Mike, I don't see how Mike made heavyweight back in the day. Man, if you look at Mike Tyson now, man, Mike is a little ass dude. You know what I'm saying? But he'll knock your ass out though. I'll tell you that, boy. Roy Jones Jr. has some second thoughts ahead of his November 28th exhibition match against Mike Tyson on Thriller pay-per-view. Weeks after Jones was angry over the delay of the fights and threatened a withdrawal if he wasn't compensated properly, the 51-year-old appears again to be game for the choreographed encounter. He's still Mike Tyson. He's still one of the strongest, most explosive people who ever touched a boxing ring. If anything, I made a mistake going in with him. He's the bigger guy. He's the most explosive guy, Jones told Sky Sports. When it comes to the fight, we're going to fight. If it comes down to a bite, we're going to have a bite. Whatever has to happen, it's going to happen. That's just what it is. He's going to have all the first round fireworks, not me. I do have first round fireworks, but he's known for first round fireworks than anybody ever to touch a boxing ring, other than maybe George Foreman. With him having the first round fireworks, he'll be against a smaller guy than him, maybe 40 to 50 pounds smaller than him. Fourth division champion and Hall of Famer Jones last fought as a professional in 2018 and scored a unanimous decision versus Scott Sigmund. In recent years, the HBO analyst has focused more on his craft as a trainer rather than a fighter and broadcaster. Man, with training these guys like Chris Eubank Jr., they inspired me to get my mind going. They're so good already, but you got to take their mind to another level. You got to take them somewhere they haven't been, or you can't really train them. When they do it, they also awaken me. Things that I forgot, things I don't do anymore. It turns me back into a better fighter because it made me remember things that I did once upon a time. Eubank Jr. has handled the coaching keys to his career to Jones, and the 30-year-old offered a promising scouting report of his new trainer as he prepares to face Tyson. Most fighters Once they retire, that's it. Roy has always been in the gym, so it's easier for him to get back in the swing of things. Whereas guys like Mike Tyson, my father, who Mike Tyson or my father, who are not in the gym regularly, it's harder for them to get back into it. He's definitely still got it. He still got the power. He still got the speed. So you have to be careful. That's for sure, said Chris Eubank Jr. Eubank. But there y'all go, man. Roy Jones Jr., man, let y'all know, man, like shit. We ain't gonna do all this motherfucking back and forth shit, man. We gonna try to get down how we get down. You know what I'm saying? That first round, it might be his first round, but when it starts to get on down to the piper, then we gonna see who come out on top. All right, man. Now let's get some shit that really made me mad. Really pissed me off, man. The Ring magazine, pound for pound list. Surprise, surprise, Canelo Alvarez #1. The Ring magazine is owned by Golden Boy, FYI. Vasil Lomachenko #2. #3, Naoya Inoue. #4, Terrence Crawford. #5, Alexander Usyk. #6, Earl Spence Jr. #7, Gennady Golovkin. #8, Juan Estrada. #9, Artur Beterbiev. #10, Manny Pacquiao. What a bad list. I mean, this list is so bad. Canelo Alvarez #1? Really? So we letting PED users be #1 now. All right. We letting dudes that put clauses in contracts be #1 now. All right. You can weigh in. You can't weigh in more than that, nigga. Don't come on the scale and be more than that. Come on, man. If dude make the weight, he make the weight. He make the weight, man. Let's be real. We making dude that got 1,000 stipulations and shit. #1. I ain't even gonna get into it, man. Y'all know who the best boxer in the world is. Y'all know who the best boxer in the world is. Y'all know who y'all got them must see fight. Y'all gotta see him. Cause y'all know the skill set. Y'all know what y'all seen in that ring. It's goddamn poetry in motion. It's poetry in motion, man. It is what it is, man. We ain't gonna go down that route, man. We ain't gonna give the Ring magazine any time of day. I just figured I would show the biasness of the Ring magazine. Let me see. Oh, Derek Chisora has a message for Usyk.
Derek! Where are you, Derek? Derek, how are you? Hey, Derek, how are you, Derek? I said hello, Derek! Derek!
Alexander! How are you, Alexander? I'm coming for you! Derek, how are you? I'm fine, man, I'm fine. Leave me alone!
All right, so apparently Eddie Hearn says that fight is close to happening. That fight is close to being done. So I mean, I want to see it. Derek Chisora versus Usyk. Usyk looks like he's in very, very good shape. Look like he's in very, very good shape. Out there running on the beach, he out there canoeing and shit, man. So he out there doing some shit to get ready for Chisora. Chisora versus Usyk, man, should be a lot of fireworks. You know what I'm saying? You seen Usyk make his UK debut a couple of years back when he knocked out Tony Bellew. You know what I'm saying? For the undisputed, well, he already had undisputed, but he fought Tony Bellew to give him a chance at undisputed. So it is what it is, man. I'm kind of intrigued by that fight, honestly. I think Derek Chisora has a good chance. I think Usyk, you know what I'm saying, got to show me that he has the power to keep Chisora off of him. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for this show. We gonna go ahead and get out and get to another show. Hopefully, we come back like around 7 o'clock for that show, 7:30. Just probably be like a quick 30-minute show. We gonna talk about if the Clippers choked. Did the Clippers choke? Simple as that. But until next time, man, this has been Mike on Sports. Y'all know what I do. Y'all know how I get down. And y'all know what I'm about. With that being said, play that horse video.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. His